What's going on, good people? Mark's Fishing Home here. The family is leaving. We still got another day of camping, but the family from Wisconsin, a few of them are leaving and stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take a drive home to get some of this stuff home before we're done camping, because I need room. We got about 40 pieces of firewood in the back that we did not have when we came here because all the rain. We didn't get to use the firewood. So I need to get some of this home, plus some of the groceries and stuff. Go ahead and get most of that home that is leftovers. So I'm just gonna take a drive. And I think I got enough memory to record the drive because it's only a 20-minute drive or so. 20-25 minutes, something like that. So yeah, let's go on a drive from Lake Taylorville campgrounds to my house. I've pretty much been rained out almost the whole damn time. I've gotten quite a bit of fishing in, but wasn't nothing happening. Thunderstorms rolled through a few times, so I couldn't fish during the thunderstorms. At least I wasn't out there fishing, but I had my poles out. But it seems like the turtles are most prevalent right now, because when I would get to check them, the bait would be gone, or it would be chewed up chunks of fish. So it seems like it's been turtle heaven this time. I have caught some really big fish out of here, so kind of disappointed I ain't got on none yet. But hey, it is what it is. Like I said, there's been thunderstorms off and on. It looks kind of like it's going to rain again today. They're calling for some possible thunderstorms later too. And I know Springfield's going through the same thing, so I might even get some thunderstorm footage on this drive home. I'm not for sure what's currently going on, but it's still warm. It's cooler than it was. It's 80 degrees. It's not in the 90s like it has been, so currently it's 9:30 in the morning. I've been awake since 4:30. And it's definitely felt a little cooler today. And me and my lady are still gonna be camping for one more night. We're here tonight. So I still got a chance to maybe try to get on some fish. We'll see, depending on if the thunderstorms roll in. But yeah, I might try to do some more fishing tonight too, or even this afternoon. But once I get home, I still have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday off. Since I actually get a signal at home that holds better, I'm probably going to try to do a live or two during that time. We'll see. But that also depends on the weather. But yeah, I don't go back to work until Friday, so it's kind of cool. I only took 3 days off, and that's an 11-day vacation for me when I take 3 days off. I might do the same thing for my birthday. My birthday is on a Thursday, so I might take that Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, which means I only lose 3 days, but I'll have 11 days off to have some fun for my 50th birthday. Basically just running home, unload all this firewood, except for I'm gonna keep enough to have a decent fire tonight if the rain stays away. But so I'm gonna keep some of the firewood in the car, but I need to unload most of it at home. All these groceries, the extras and stuff. Just that'll help us tomorrow when we actually leave for real and go back home. We'll have more room to put the rest of the stuff that we got, all the coolers and all that extra jazz. But we got a ton of stuff that we didn't have when we first drove here. Gonna need room in the car. Gonna make at least one trip. I told her if the weather turns crappy and whatever, I might take another trip to get even more stuff home, just to make tomorrow's departure easier. Lake Taylorville. We've come here every year. It's almost like a tradition, like Shelbyville used to be. We've come here pretty much every year since we met. So 21 years we've been coming here, except for the 1 year during the COVID. We did go to Shelbyville that year though. This one was shut down, but if I recall right, I think Shelbyville was open. I know we went somewhere. I think it was Shelbyville, because, you know, it was outside, outdoors, 6 feet away. But I remember Taylorville was shut down. Or maybe it was vice versa. It could have been Shelbyville that was shut down and we came here. Because now I'm thinking, I remember putting out a video called 6 feet away. Because I was way back there in that spillway. It might have been here that we came to. Now that I think about it. And maybe Shelbyville was the one shut down, because it's a pretty big place and normally packed with a lot of people. This little strip of road right here is 30 miles an hour. Going about as slow as I can without taking my foot off the gas, and I'm doing 33. play music on YouTube, or I'll play Country Roads, Take Me Home. I go left up here somewhere, there's a shot to Lake San Chris. I probably need to try to get there sometime. Yeah, there it is, San Chris State Park to the left. I need to try to get out there sometime this year too. I ain't been to San Chris for a while. there's a straight shot to Santa Cruz from our lake too, out there at Lake Springfield. If you go down towards the Lincoln Memorial Garden, somewhere around that area, there's a left turn you can take that takes you to Santa Cruz. Sign said 18 miles to go. So I said Taylorville ain't too far from us. That's why it's a nice little spot. It's away from home without going too far. About this trip is there ain't nothing to look at. Cornfields. Flat land. We're in the valley. We don't have any hills or nothing cool to look at really. Just flatlands and grasslands. Soybeans and corn. Rochester now. That's the little town in between Taylorville and my house. Just one of those, another one of those small towns. Some kind of event today. What are all those cars going to the looks like some kind of Jeep event. Those are all Jeeps. On the oncoming traffic. Yeah, there's people out here filming it. The cops had the roadblock there. Must be some kind of Jeep event. Nothing about it. Come on, light. I got a Jeep on my left too. Why ain't they in the parade? The green Jeep there. Yeah, I got a yellow one, 2 cars behind me too. Yeah, must definitely be some kind of Jeep thing going on. that's it. That's Taylorville to Springfield in a nutshell. Road I'm driving on right now is passing IDOT, Illinois Department of Transportation, off to my left. This whole road here, man, one year during some of the tornado weather, I came out here to go pay the mortgage at the bank down the street. All the telephone poles and everything out here was knocked over. They're pretty much all new telephone poles and stuff. Buildings fared pretty well. There wasn't too much damage to the buildings, but it took out all these poles. They were twisted and bent over and snapped in half. I'm out here by the lake area, the power plant. Raining here in Taylorville at the campground. Supposedly at around 2 o'clock it's going to start raining again there, and then they say possible thunderstorms again, but it's like scattered. It's been just annoying enough to like make the vacation not its fullest. Like I said, we only had one campfire so far, and it wasn't even an all-nighter like we usually do. Just a couple hours, and then another thunderstorm came in, so fire got put out. Hoping that once I get back home, the weather is decent. It's been kind of mixed. One day I'll look and it says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is going to rain, and then one day I look and it doesn't have the rain forecast, or the percentage is low. So I don't know. We'll have to find out, I guess. What was the favorite part of your vacation? Driving home to unload the car. Like, I'm literally only doing this just to give us some room, because we didn't get to burn up all the firewood that we normally do. And we're gonna need the space for some of the other stuff. But I went ahead and packed up a lot of the swimming stuff and some of the extra food and all that firewood. Couple blocks from home here. In this video, unpack all this crap. Start uploading the video because it's going to take forever, obviously. What is this? 43 minutes? Yeah. Gonna be a boring 43 minutes, but it's gonna be there. Yeah, way to look before you just pull out of your driveway. Nice. Here we go. 43 minutes. It's only about 20 minutes from Taylorville to Springfield, I think, but just driving through the slow area at first takes a little bit longer. All right, there it is, y'all.